Good morning, Hai Ngo, Vietnam. My name is Ding.
And I'm Dong.
And together we are
Ding and Dong.
To you, Lynette.
Thank you, Ding and Dong, reporting live from Hanoi, Vietnam. Today I'll be interviewing one of the best soldiers there is, Tai Long. Can you elaborate more on communism?
He wants us all to be equal, and that's why tomorrow we are marching to Hong Kong to reunite all three communist parties.
Thank you for the interview today, Tai Long.
You're welcome.
And now fan questions with Ding and Dong.
Good morning, North Vietnam. This is Ding and Dong. And today we have Twitter questions to answer. Our first runner-up is from @Viet. @Viet asks you, Dong, who is our allies?
Our allies are Soviet Union and China. Next question is from @Nom. @Nom asked, why did the war start?
Well, it started as a strategy for America to prevent communism around the world. Good afternoon, Hanoi, Vietnam. Today we will be examining a civilian's plantation. So, Mrs. Song, please tell me how the war is affecting your plantations.
Well, the Americans have been dropping bombs, and they have been ruining my plantation and my crops to feed myself and my family.
Well, Mrs. Song, we are all going through the same crisis as you are. We have no food, famine, no shelter.
This is why us farmers wake up early in the morning to pick up our crops and be able to feed us throughout the day, even though it's not enough.
Well, Miss Song, let's take a look at your crops.
Well, over here, I have some rice that we're planting, and we're gonna get ready to pick soon. And over here, I have planted some corn.
Well, is it good to eat?
Well, no, you might die. Well, you might never want to try it again, but back here is my plantation.
Like over here?
Yeah. I'm restoring my plantation after it's been bombed by the U.S. aircraft.
Thank you, Miss Song, for everything you've done for us.
Thank you.
Now we are interviewing a former villager. Let's see what this villager has to say about her property as a result from the bombs.
As you can see, this is the plantation of the farmland, and when US had bombed us, everything was destroyed.
Well, thank you for everything, villager.
Viet Dot.
Now to commercial.
Come join the Vietnamese communist dance group. Welcome back to EKIN News 74. This is Roshi. This is Vietnam's communist leader, Ho Chi Minh. At the end of your speech today, you were saying that everything you were doing is to help and unite Vietnam as a nation.
Yes, I want both parts of Vietnam to come together under a communist government.
Do you think the U.S. will join the war to support the South, and do you believe they will win?
Vietnam will most definitely win the war because we have an at-home advantage of exotic physical features.
Do you think this war will unify Vietnam and help it become its own nation?
Well, it will. The people are clearly looking for a leader who will guide and support them, and clearly I'm that guy.
Who or what has influenced you to become who you are now?
Growing up, my father was always in favor of communism. He believed it was the way Vietnam would become independent, so I feel the same way now.
Do you know what military tactics are being used to win the war?
Like I said earlier, we are occupying our expanded physical features to use as an attacking and defending mechanism against our enemies.
How many more years do you think the war will last?
According to our enemies and all our destruction, we are estimating a time of 1 or 2 years, not including reconstruction.
Well, thank you, Ho Chi Minh, for your time.
No, thank you.
Good morning, North Vietnam. This is
Ding and Dong,
and together we'll be talking about the crises in North Vietnam.
In Vietnam, millions are wounded and hundreds of thousands of children are left orphaned.
As expected, the tension between North and South Vietnam has increased a dramatic account. While the cost of infrastructure is going up exponentially, the amount of Vietnamese population is decreasing.
Agent Orange, one of the major herbs used, has left serious ecological and human impacts on our lives. U.S. economy is officially on the low.
Breaking news! Protesters are outside of our building now. Let's check it out.
Peace, bro! Bring my man home!
Yes.
Bring our fathers home! We're not slaves, we're people!
Hi, I'm Linda, and today I will be telling you about this cream that makes your skin marvelously glow. Hi, as you see this dress that I'm wearing today, you will find only in Vietnamese markets. Call 1-800-DRESS.
And we're back from EKIN News, Ding and Dong.
To you, Angie. U.S. destroyer Maddox exchanged shots with North Vietnamese torpedo boats in the Gulf of Tonkin. 2 days later, the Maddox and other destroyers reported once again coming under fire. By the end of the day, President Lyndon B. Johnson had ordered retaliatory airstrikes, and by late 1965, some 180,000 American troops were on the ground, with more on the way.
And now, war tactics. Viet Cong ambushed U.S. patrols using a strategy called hanging onto the belts, which means staying so close that the Americans will for sure kill their own. America is fighting a high-tech war. Advanced technology, bombers, artillery, technology, and defoliant. Defoliant bombs will get rid of plants, trees, bushes, and any crops.
Vietnam set booby traps, landmines, and planted many bombs. Viet Cong ambushed U.S. patrols using a strategy called hanging onto the belts, which means they're so close.
On the beaches of North Vietnam where American battleships prepared for war. They didn't fight these wars on the beaches, they fought it in the heart of the jungle, and that's why Vietnam had an advantage. This is where booby traps and landmines came into play. Vietnam soldiers hid in the jungle, prepared to sneak attack American soldiers.
Dude,
Here's one of America's most famous rappers, Drake. Can you tell me if you think that America will win the war?
ain't no telling.
Fun facts with Layla. American currency is called dollars or cents. In Vietnam, it's called dongs. Vietnam has a higher inflation. In America, the most popular sport is football, but in Vietnam, it's volleyball, tennis, and soccer. Why? I don't know.
This is Ding and Dong from EKIN News.
Come see us every day at 6:30 p.m.
Be at those!
Come join the Vietnamese dance